Hey, this is in response to the smarkbusters. Which they may only they may see this video, I don't know. But if other people see the video, comments in my last video if you want to read it. I'll mention a lot of it in this one. We're arguing about John Cena. There's a topic on WrestleView forums which I'll link in the description. About 4 years ago this topic was made about SummerSlam 2010, and Townie007 made a post, a very good post, explaining why John Cena is the top guy and in comparison to other television shows such as The Sopranos and True Blood. And first, their response to that was, I get that it's Cena's era, but he's so hateable yet is marketed as the guy everyone's supposed to love. Well, I'm going to quote Townie007. Other people may know him as Hunter Golden. In which he says, Cena is a guy who to be booked as a tweener, which is not meant to be loved by everybody. He's a heel to people who boo him, hero and defender of the make-believe universe, which he talked about in 2 previous paragraphs, to those who do. It's basically what he's saying is, to the people who cheer him, he is the defender of the fake universe that was created by WWE for him to take down, for him to defeat. Those guys build up to be defeated by John Cena, and he's the hero and defender of this universe, this make-believe universe. But to the people who boo him, it's different than Jar Jar from Star Wars and Teresa from All in the Family, which was their examples of the characters who were hated, so they were taken off television, or they were killed off, or maybe turned heel as wrestling terms. The difference is, people don't pay money, go to the theater to boo Jar Jar, and they don't sit there on their screen, watch All in the Family, and then boo Teresa. They don't buy Teresa's suck shirts. There's a big difference in that, and that's just one part of the difference between people pay money to boo John Cena. And you want proof on that? Right here. I paid money to boo John Cena. My mom paid money. I was like 13 years old. About 7-8 years ago, about 2006, me and my brother, we wanted to go to the show so bad so we could boo John Cena. That was the only reason why we wanted to go to the show. We bought Cena suck signs. We were pumped. We thought we were going to stick it to him. So if it's just me and my brother, I mean, I guarantee we're not the only ones who's ever done it. So that is making money. No one's going to the theater to get it all pumped up so they can get pissed off at Jar Jar. Trust me. If you're going to pay money to boo somebody, you know what that is? That's called being a good heel. And I'm going to use the smarkbusters words against him, which I believe I'm talking to the right smarkbuster most of the time. I said, it's pathetic that people cheer when John Cena gets chokeslammed. Their response was that they're just doing it in a kind of a fun kayfabe type of way. Well, if they're just doing it in a fun kayfabe type of way, if they're booing John Cena kayfabe, isn't that heel? Isn't that a heel? When you boo somebody in a kayfabe sense, isn't that a heel? If you boo somebody legitimately, and you just legitimately don't like the character, you don't watch. I'm pretty sure people threatened to not watch the next Star Wars if Jar Jar wasn't in it. They weren't saying, oh, I just won't like it. Well, does it really matter to George Lucas if they don't like it? All 3 of those movies didn't get rousing reviews. Alright? As far as I can see online on Wikipedia. I mean, they weren't really loved by the Star Wars, a majority of the Star Wars fan base. But I'm pretty sure they made a lot of money. It wasn't a complete bomb. The difference is between weeding out somebody who wasn't going to be a huge part of the story. I mean, the difference was, here's another part of my argument. John Cena was built from like 2004 when he turned face. Slowly built into the top face. They didn't start booing him until about his match with Chris Jericho at SummerSlam 2005. And slowly started booing him here and there. Until WrestleMania, after WrestleMania 22, he got booed like crazy. And afterward, Triple H said, oh, you're not a very good wrestler. And that's what pretty much started the whole, snowball effect. Everyone hates him. And then he started beating all the Attitude Era favorites and guys who acted like they were faces in the Attitude Era, like Edge, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, 2 guys from the Attitude Era, 1 guy who acted like a face in the Attitude Era. So the Attitude Era fans naturally didn't like it. So that's why they started booing him, and it's different than just... It's not like everyone loved Jar Jar in the first movie, the second movie, the third movie was like, oh, he's not good anymore. I fancy what happened with John Cena. I mean, you can't build a guy for 2 years. Some cities don't like him, so you're going to completely change your plans forever because some cities don't like him, even though the place is still sold out. And people would bring up 2014 losing a lot of money, yeah. It's been about 9 years of John Cena on top. I'm pretty sure people have just started... It didn't just start not giving WWE money now. They're not just like, oh, 9 years in of John Cena. I've been watching for 9 years, but now I'm going to stop watching because of John Cena. No. 2013 was WWE's most profitable year ever. Alright, with John Cena on top. And I'm not even saying that's because of... If someone's going to say 2013 being the most profitable year isn't because of John Cena, then how can you say the 2014 downfall is? Because 2013, you'd be like, oh, John Cena's been on top for so long, making all that money. It's not because of John Cena. 2014, also nowhere, that thought process is out the window. Oh, it's because of John Cena. BS. Them losing money and gaining money. 2014, 2006, if they lost millions of dollars, yeah. You could say, oh, put John Cena on top, people stopped watching. Not 2014, trust me. 2013 wasn't because of John Cena, even though he was on top. It wasn't all because of John Cena. In 2014, them losing money is not all because of John Cena. You can say maybe something, some fans stopped watching, but it's not like millions of fans decided, I'm not going to give WWE funding anymore. All together, coincidentally, at the same exact time. They all woke up one day and said, I'm no longer going to give WWE any money. They're going to lose millions of dollars. And they have no contact with each other. They don't know each other. They just all coincidentally did it. That's just some crazy coincidence. I'm pretty sure that didn't happen like that. On to the next part of the argument. He said, it's also not very compelling when the main character never grows. And then he said something. He said Austin and Hogan, they turn heel. Well, I already made a video on that. I think I deleted it, but I already made a video discussing as to why they turn heel, and I thought I made a good point. I guess they forgot. He forgot. Austin turned heel and it was a bomb. It didn't work because a year later he was face again. I mean, if you're going to turn the top guy after being years a top guy face, and then he's heel and a year later he's face, I mean, it didn't really work. They didn't really gain anything from it. It wasn't a success. Why would they do it again? And his character didn't grow, quote unquote, from it. Because a year later he was back to the same Stone Cold. Nothing changed. He didn't change from 2002 Stone Cold to 2001. He was the same thing in 2002. It was just more annoying. And Hogan changed to turning heel. I mean, I explained this because he changed a different television show. You're not going to keep Jerry Seinfeld as the Jerry Seinfeld character on Friends because the world built around him isn't the same world that's built around him on Seinfeld. You have to adjust to the new world. Hulk Hogan had to adjust to the new world. Because that's why he turned heel. It wasn't just because people got tired of him. And I already explained that. People just didn't say all together at one time, I just don't like Hulk Hogan anymore. It's obvious. He changed to a different television show. That's why people from TNA just to come over here with WWE as the guys in TNA. Because they're changing a TV show. That's not really hard to comprehend. I think. They just forgot, I guess. Cause there's also another thing I want to bring up about not changing character. The characters get tweaked a little bit, but top guys never really change. Alright. The only time you can say a top guy changed during his top guy reign, when he was top face, because WWE never booked the top heel. It was when Austin turned heel, they were trying to make another top face, which was The Rock. So his character changed, but he wasn't really trying to be booked as top face. It seemed like to me they were trying to book The Rock as a top face. I mean, he wanted a Survivor Series match. And he was all by himself standing in the middle of the ring, like the third, fourth biggest show of the year. And Austin was on the ground, he lost. So I'm pretty sure they were trying to position The Rock as the top guy. And then maybe they tried Triple H. None of that stuff really worked. And they tried Lesnar, and that didn't work either. Hogan never changed all throughout his WWF career. When was his character growth? Until he changed the TV show. I mean, it's like saying Jerry Seinfeld didn't change his TV show until the actor went to Friends. Then his character changed. That's just so dumb that it's incomprehensible to me. But no offense to that, because you guys probably just had a brain fart and didn't think about it that way. To say Jerry Seinfeld didn't evolve in 9 years of Seinfeld until the actor went to Friends and he changed his character, that's when the Seinfeld character from Seinfeld evolved. No, that's just really dumb. And I just didn't think they thought about it that way because they're not dumb guys. If they want to respond to this in the comments, they can. Reread the rest of you forum topic with Townie007. He's not booked as the guy everyone's supposed to love. Alright, he's booked as a tweener. Because the guys who don't like him, they boo him as a kayfabe heel. They don't boo him legitimately. Because they didn't boo Teresa and Jar Jar. They didn't hate them in a kayfabe sense. They hated them legitimately. Alright? People who hate John Cena legitimately and legitimately hate the character. I mean, it's different when Jar Jar wasn't supposed to be a negative character. That's the thing. But to the people who don't like John Cena, he is a negative character. But they boo him and pay money to boo him. That's a heel. That's a good heel. If you pay money to boo somebody in wrestling, well, that is a definition of a good heel. And people have paid money. You think the people going to the wrestling show, all booing him, none of them have paid to boo John Cena? I did. I paid money to boo John Cena. My allowance money. But it was money. It was money nonetheless. And I'm pretty sure me and my brother aren't the only ones who've ever done it. I mean, me and my brother are the only ones who've ever done it. Paying money to go boo a guy is a good heel. That is the definition of a good heel. And people have paid money to boo John Cena. No one's paid money to boo Jar Jar. That wasn't their goal. And no one's bought a season 6 or 7 of All in the Family just so they can watch Teresa and get pissed off at her. I'm pretty sure. But people have bought the John Cena experience. Trust me, I'm pretty sure Blue Splits have downloaded it. Has probably bought the John Cena experience when it came out just so he can get angry at it. I'm pretty sure. And that's why you see a lot of YouTube videos with John Cena and there's always dislikes. Because they want to get angry at John Cena. Trust me, I did. That's the reason why I hated John Cena.